Hello and welcome everyone to another episode. Yes, yeah, I decided we need to get some fuel at our Duna exploration, habitation, module, colonization project, whatever you want to call it. Yes, we are going to put some fuel into orbit. Well, not into orbit, we're going to, what is it? Rendezvous and dock up with our previous launch. This will be the main fuel tank. The other fuel tanks, I decided I'm going to go with the smaller size, half-size tank, and I'm going to end up putting like one or two of the nuclear engines on there, and I think that's all I'm going to go with for as far as fuel and engines. I'm either going to put 4 or I might put like 8. Not 100% certain. I just kind of go with the flow and have glide in my stride. But yeah, so this whole Duna thing looking pretty good. I haven't really calculated out delta V's or anything like that. I'm just kind of going with, the flow, like I just said. Yeah, so it might not make it there. Again, I'll just keep the fingers crossed. Whatever, we'll figure it out. In regards to my last episode, I talked about, like the subscribers and stuff like that, and that was kind of more a mentioning of the fact that a lot of new people have come aboard, and to all you new people, hello, and I like you. And no, it wasn't more of like me saying, oh, well, I have no subscribers, rawr. It was more of just a basic, me stating that I don't really understand why I don't have as many subscribers as, say somebody like Kurt J. Mack, or somebody who's like, well, at least video views, I should say. Is like Kurt J. Mack, or, something, because everyone's kind of like, you got great videos, they got great quality, and, all that other good stuff, which, to all you people who said these things, thank you. I like that kind of, I like these kinds of responses. They make me feel pretty good about what I do. So, yeah. I ended up, this is like my 3rd or 4th launch of this thing. A few of them broke up, and had to change a few things, and I ended up switching out this engine, and I'm going to try this out. I don't know what it's going to do, how much it's going to affect our flight, but it has a little bit of a higher ISP, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully it works. So just gonna bring this down a little bit so we are getting some more speed. And yeah, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, there has been another update. They have not added anything new to the game, but they've just done bug fixes. I guess stuff that has risen from the ashes of the last update. I guess stuff got messed up or something. Not too sure, but whatever. So if you haven't already gotten that, go out and get it. I haven't updated yet, just to let you know. I haven't encountered any real problems, so I haven't, it's not like I update only when there is a problem. I just haven't really bothered. So once, whatever, once I eventually will get it, it really doesn't change much as far as I know, but we'll see. But I think switching this engine design was actually kind of a bad idea, but I'm not 100% certain. I didn't do the staging correctly, I think, so, but whatever. We're in space, that's all that matters. Now, let's see, what else was I going to talk about? Once again, to all the new people, welcome. Yeah, nothing really too new. I'm really hoping that this new Duna base really does work out for the best. Kind of got my fingers crossed on the whole thing. Still not sure if it's going to actually work out, though. I mean, I just have no clue. Once this thing is done, um, you know, you guys will probably know just as quick as I do whether or not the mission will be a success or not. So, well, it looks like the stage got us into orbit, and it just died. So, let's check staging real quick. There we go. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Jeez, don't stop. There we go. Yeah. So, yeah, one thing I wanted to mention as well, for all of you who are newer people, when you build a rocket that is unmanned and it has just a satellite core, which I'm actually using two new things that I have not used on any spacecraft since, and I should slow down here for a second. Wow, I stopped that just in time. Well, almost just in time. I'll get back to addressing that in 1 second, so let's set this as our target. And we need to change our inclination. So our inclination, for those of you who've not docked before, I just helped somebody today get into orbit for the first time, which is kind of amazing to me. I always love it when I get somebody new into orbit. It just kind of is an amazing thing. So, your inclination, the best way I could describe it is if you look at a basketball, you know, or something like that, and you see the black lines on the basketball, the solid black lines, every one of those lines, if you were to take the center one, and you were to follow it all the way around as an orbit, that one orbit would be a 0-0 inclination. Now, if you were to, you know, change it a little bit and go one of the opposite lines that you choose as a center line, and you were to trace that one all the way around, that one would be a different inclination. I don't know what it would be, maybe 25%, or, well, not 25%, but 25 degrees maybe, or I mean, if it were maybe 35 degrees or 50 degrees or something like that. But, you know, with inclination, it is basically, you know, if you were to look at this planet like a basketball, it's the same thing. You know, whatever way your orbit will be, you know, that's just basically how it is. And with docking, you need to match those up to be, if not completely perfect, I mean, you can be off by a little bit, but when I say a little bit, you know, 0.1 of a degree is, I think the worst, you know, the kind of the worst I will do it and be okay with it. 0.2 maybe. It really isn't a good thing to be off by a lot. But also, docking around other planets or moons is also a lot easier. So, I find docking around Minmus or the moon to be a very easy thing. So, compared to Kerbin, which I think is a little bit harder. But that's just me. So, don't listen to my advice. But yeah, at the same time, I think docking around the moon is easier. So I'm just going to slow down and let this kind of work its way over to 0. Oh, there we go. Oh, actually, it's perfect. I don't really know what NAN really does mean, but I think that just means it's like absolutely, positively perfect. Alright, so let's see what we can get here, as far as a... Let's see. Wow, this might be absolutely perfect. Otherwise, I mean, it might be off by a few meters, which isn't too bad. So, let's see what our intersect can be. Alright, let's bring this over just a little bit more. 7.3, I'm willing to deal with that, to be honest. That's not too bad. It's only 7.3 kilometers. You can do a burn to basically kind of push yourself towards the craft afterwards. So I'm going to start my burn here, and then I will see what I can get. This is going to be a little bit weird, so We'll see what we get. Now I think I want to start this burn around 15-ish seconds. Not 100% sure. There is no estimated burn, so we'll just see what we can get. Now it should just drop down right around here somewhere eventually. I'm just gonna keep, since I'm not very certain. Alright, yeah, since I'm not very certain, you know, you don't want to just overdo it, because then all you're going to have to do is fix everything that you just screwed up. So the intersect is getting close enough. That's looking pretty good. Yeah, so I'm going to leave it right there, and you know what, I will, I'm going to cut right here, and I'll see you guys on the other side. And we're back, guys. Yeah, so, I kind of cut out a little bit of that. I just didn't really, you know, you guys don't really need to see me just, basically orbiting around. Anyways, yeah, so we're getting pretty close here. I started my, like, initial burn. Yeah, so we're just heading towards our target craft here. I'm really hoping... Wow, that is a freaking amazing view, I do have to say. Yeah, so anyways, one of the major things that I think I didn't mention was on the update, they did change something involving the graphics. I don't know what was changed. I think it had to do with something about the terrain kind of looking a little funky from space. Not sure about that, though. So don't take my word for it, because I might be wrong. Oh god, I'm going to have to slow down here, and slow down in order to speed up. Amazing. So yeah, this whole docking thing, pretty fun stuff. What I forgot to tell you, or actually this is my first time using the remote guidance unit. I don't know if these things actually have SAS built into them or something. I just have no idea. It looks like it does because it's such a large unit, and yes, that's what she said. It looks like it possibly has it built in, and I just brought an extra one for no reason. But I think we just loaded the craft too. Yeah, we did. Yeah, no, I don't know what that actually has on it, to be honest. So yeah, we'll figure it out. And my first time using these large docking ports, so if you guys have not used them already, you'll be able to experience the wonder and mystery of the new docking port. So hopefully they don't give us any problems, because I won't be very happy about that, and I think I might have to violently punch and curse out my computer and possibly rip the last remaining hairs in my head that I have left out. So this game is a sadist, so it wouldn't surprise me if, you know, this just didn't work. So let's just slow down here a little bit. We're going at our station very too fast. Well, I shouldn't say station, it's more of our mission. I don't know why, but it seems like everything is just kind of moving here a little bit. But yeah, this is going pretty good. Just do a little minor burn. I'm going to be connecting to right here, I believe. Let me just switch craft here. Yeah, that's what we need to get to. So I gotta set this as my target. Actually, I think I'm just going to do another, like, really minor burn. A lily burn. Just a lily. But, yeah, let's just get this little burn underway. See how this works out. It Seems like we're gaining speed, even though there's no forces acting upon our ship. Craziness. So, alright, where's our target craft? Right here. I'm just gonna do a little bit of a turn here just to make things a little bit easier on myself, and so I don't have to pull as much hair out. I think that should be good. Alright, switch back. I left SAS on because I'm an idiot. And... or I should say RCS. So, this is our target. And it, for some reason, seems like we're not slowing down. Or now we're moving away. Well, let's see what's going on here. Yeah, so docking isn't a very fun thing to do in this game. Depending on what kind of craft you are docking, it really just kind of sucks sometimes. And you guys have been here when I've had a lot of complications with docking, and it really just isn't fun at times. I've just wanted to almost give up at points just because of how annoying certain things are. And it seems like this is going to be one of those things that are just annoying. So, fun. Fun, fun, fun. This isn't an overall very stable ship, so it really looks like we're just burning through the RCS real quickly, which isn't a good thing, which makes me want to fix it using the engine, which isn't a very good thing either, but it will make it a little bit easier for us. You know, luckily I did move it a little bit, so it made it easier for us. It doesn't really look like I moved it the right direction, so turn off RCS once again and just see where our target craft is. Right there. Just turn this a little bit more to account for that. So yeah, docking fun. Always, always fun. Alright, set that as a target. Speed up time. Now, I don't feel like I'm going to have to be too precise with these, but yeah, I'm just kind of worried about that. Don't know how precise I have to be, but at the same time, whoa, we're a little close. Just a tidbit. Alright, now, this is pretty much the point where we're close enough to where you just gotta line it up a little bit better. I could probably swing this over a little bit and save myself a little bit of time. Just to get these docked up. It shouldn't take too long, but I think I've said that before in a million other videos where I've been docking and it ends up lasting forever. Forever! Oh, okay, so let's just get this thing going. Shouldn't take too much longer after this. It's gotta be the hardest part is once you get them really close, and then you gotta keep it lined up. Burn down a little bit. Come on, come on. Alright, get this centered. Right, right, left, right, left, right, left, left, left. It's like Top Gun. But let's see how these things work out. Turn off the SAS. And I'm thinking that these are just going to come together real nicely and it'll be like a really snug fit. And we're docked. Amazing. So once again, this is just the fuel that I will be bringing along. I've got a full tank into orbit. I could probably launch it as it is right now and it'd probably work, but I'm going to end up putting these half tanks, just 4 half tanks here, and then the engines on top of that. And that will be basically the vehicle as it is, and then I'm just going to ferry it out. Otherwise, I might just send it right on its merry way. I could probably leave this stage on here too and use this as well, which I'm thinking I'm going to do that because it has plenty of RCS, all that other good stuff, and getting the other portions docked up won't be too much of a problem. But anyways, guys, yes, we got our fuel. All I need to do is add 4 engines and we are ready to go. I will probably end up filming 1 engine docking, and then the rest I will do on my own. And then our next thing that we have to do is go straight to Duna. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching. If you haven't already, you're subscribed. Check out my Facebook and my Twitters. And yeah, I will see you next time.